Hey guys, it's Victoria, and this song comes to mind when I think about people that just aren't honest with themselves, about their diet, about their fitness, about anything that they really want to get a grip on. So I sing this song to myself to remind myself to be honest with myself, because we all have flaws, okay? And it's Billy Joel. Billy Joel's got it right. It goes, honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard. Mostly what I need from you. Understand? Seriously, like we all have this problem. I grew up in a yeshiva where there was Jewish religion, like kind of rammed down my throat. I was in it. I was heavily in it. I was involved. I didn't buy everything my teachers told me. Whenever I questioned it, I got kicked out of class. Who is to say that we know best? How does anybody know who knows best? I mean, what religion is right? Which religion is wrong? Who knows? But all I know is that my religion consists of karma. I have lived my life in the last few years on karma. I've done that all my life, but really now I'm more conscious of it. And I really believe that, that when people tell me that their religion requires them to eat meat, I'm like, what do you mean your religion requires you to eat meat? It's an honor for us to eat animals, is what I hear. And I mean, it's just not so. Yes, the Jews used to sacrifice, but now we give charity. We give money, and that's our, that's our riches. We give 10% of what we have, and we give to the poor, and we take care of everybody, okay? We take care of other people besides ourselves. That's what it teaches us. But to sacrifice an animal now would be lunacy, like crazy. And maybe you see it in a third world country, but you don't see it in civilizations like ours, in America. Religion, the reason why I think, my opinion, is that religion tells you how to kill an animal in a humane way, and it's kosher, it's fit for consumption, and it's kosher. There are laws that we follow that we just don't know the reason for it, and there are laws that we follow with the reason. So that's the way it is in the Torah, the Bible. And to tell you the truth, I mean, we don't know more of the reasons because we weren't there when anything was written. So we have to interpret them through the sages over time. Now, there are sages that, go back and forth and they don't know either. Nobody really knows. But what I think is that people would eat animals and they were taught how, so that if they were going to eat an animal, they would be taught how to do it instruction by instruction. And the reason why maybe we were eating animals at the time was because, or if it was written that we could eat animals, it's because God knew that we weren't going to always have food available, and that would be available to us. Or maybe we would have eaten each other. Maybe we would have killed each other and wanted to eat each other because we wouldn't have enough food. So we go to the animals first. And this is just some things that run through my mind. I just did a 5-mile run on the beach, and, I think about these things. I think about why religions preach certain things, and you never know the reason why 100% because you weren't there in the inception of the religion. There's so many other religions that come out afterwards, You see this Catholic, Christian, Protestant. You see so many different types of sects. In Judaism alone, you have the Orthodox, you have modern Orthodox, you have Reformed, Conservative, you have all kinds in even one group. So who's to say who's right? Where does it end? I say go by karma. Don't kill, don't lie, don't cheat, don't do the things that you think are immoral or unethical. Let's try to start there. I think that's a very good base for all religions, and I think it's a really good base to live. Just in case you don't have a religion, you don't know how to do one, that's really pretty much it. If you really want to go by a good way of life, I think a good way of life is to love thy neighbor as though you love yourself, as the way you love yourself. It's really just pretty basic. You know, if you take any religion, you just scoop out all the guts, and I think you'll come out to finding that it's really just be a good person. And don't hang people in public. Don't embarrass them. That is one big one in Judaism. If you hang someone in public, if you embarrass someone in public, it is like killing them. No, it's worse than killing them, because they can't get their reputation back. They cannot get their shame is there, and it's their name. And at least when you kill someone, it's, you know, they're over, they're done, whatever. But if you have to live with a bad name and a bad reputation, could you imagine the magnitude of the suffering that goes on with that? When you embarrass and shame somebody in public, you are killing. It's equivalent to killing in Judaism. So there are good things about religion that I've learned over the years, but then there are other things that I extract, and I take what I can, and I move on, and I go by karma. And I hope you can do the same. I think that's great base, and if your religion doesn't preach that, you're in the wrong religion. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too religious if you're going to go off the deep end and miss the point. You know, when you're too busy getting ready for the Sabbath, so you're going to miss the point that your kid is like needy and needs you for something else. Oh no, the Sabbath is coming. No, you got it all wrong. Your kid needs you first, before the Sabbath. The Sabbath is just a guideline to keep you into a feeling of, you know, this is a day of rest. But you don't neglect other things in your life because of it. All right, that's what I have to say. Honesty, be honest with yourself. I sing it to myself a lot, and I wanted to share it with you. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.